Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Silence in Benin as Oba used another method to tackle cultist activities. For a few weeks now, there has been total peace in the terrorized area of Upper Sakboba 3 House and Nomaye since the king has taken a decisive measure against the massacre killings of the cultists in the city. Nothing less than 40 people have been killed during this period last year when the cultists started their clashes. It was the identical method they wanted to use by killing people according to their behavior when the Oba of Benin City, Oba Eware II, took a decisive method of bringing in some strange spiritualists to deal with the youth cultist activities, who knows nothing more than killing a fellow Nigerian. Prior to the coming of the special spiritualists, more than 7 people have been killed in the above affirmated area. But since about a week to this period, there have been total calmness in Benin City metropolis as people are able to move freely except the people of the affected areas. Presently, the entire people of Benin City commended the efforts of the Oba for such a wonderful idea. We pray that God, in His infinite mercy, will continue to bless him and keep him for us. He's a good man and a good king. Live long, our king, Oba Atokpeye. Well, this is the update of the Oba's decision regarding Benin City of the cult activities and cult boys, what they've been doing in the state. The Oba invited a Sakaba, and as we can see, there have been total peace, tranquility, and quietness. Everybody has been behaving themselves. They said since this incident of the cult activity began, nothing less than 40 people have died. 40 human beings, 40. We're talking about fighting headsmen, fighting Boko Haram, and here are youths wasting out their life, killing 40 of their own. How do you continue when you kill your own? How do you want life to continue when you destroy lives and property of fellow people like your very self? Nigerians, youths especially, please wake up. I want to say a big thank you to the Oba of Benin, a man of the people, a man who looks after his own, a man who has a heart for the people, a man who is a king indeed. There are what's it called now? There is a governor in this state before the Oba took the initiative to protect the life and property children of the state so that Nigeria, those states can be a state of the art. I think the Oba of Benin needs to be commended. I think the Oba of Benin needs to be appreciated for this effort. Since these clashes began between these children, these youths, we've not heard the state governor come out or the government in place in Edo State come out to say this and this is going on and these are the measures we are taking. We are putting out the police to make sure that Edo State is safe so people can go about their daily life and activity. I personally haven't heard it. So maybe those of you in Edo State have heard about it, that this was what the governor did. But we from the media house have not heard anything like that. So this Oba, a man that looks after his people, went ahead. He's gone ahead and he has put things in place to make sure that the lives and the property of his people are safe and are kept in order. This is what it should be. In fact, this is what it should be. The governors are supposed to be the one, making sure that there is peace and order in the country. But apparently, the king of the place is the one looking after his people and making sure that the people of his state are well looked after. Edo people, everybody from Edo State, you are very fortunate. You're very lucky to have a wise king, a man of the people, a man who looks after his own and does not allow anything, to scatter his state. There is a governor in that state, but I haven't heard a statement. All I hear about is the continuous fight for supremacy between the past and the present governor. Oshomole is in Abuja, but has not said anything to that effect to say, you know what, let us call the bluff of these children. Let us beef up security. I'm going to use by my power from Abuja to make sure that the youths of those states know that there is more to life rather than rivalry and killing themselves. How can they even say that? How can the past and present governors of Edo State say that when they are not a good example, when that is the very thing they thrive on, when that is the very thing they are doing? How can they talk to the youths? How can they help them? How can they direct them without them living and showing, and living by example? So Nigerians, this is what the Oba of Benin has done. This is how he's looking after his people. This is how you can tell and see of a man of integrity, a man who truly loves his people, who is not just there for sake of being there, but there to make sure that the people of Edo State enjoy peace and unity, are able to go about their daily activity freely. Oba of Benin, Oba Atokpe, we pray for you that you will live a long life, that you will keep doing right by the people of Edo State. This is a man that lends his voice to evil that is prevailing in his community. I remember the time that there was a case from Italy, and where pimps will not allow the girls they are put into prostitution to go. The Oba raised a decree then that everyone that is being pimped out, they are free. And the people of Edo State, these girls, you could go online and find out. We were very happy, and they were sending messages to their Oba to say thank you for freeing them, because most of them were hypnotized, were made to believe that they have taken an oath, and so it's binding. They cannot be freed, But the people from Benin State, have this believe that whatever anybody has said against them, when the Oba nullifies it, it stays. So the Oba went ahead to say that every oath that they might have taken has been nullified, that they are forgiven. And yet some of their captors will not want to let them go. So you can check out online, you can confirm that on yourself. And also the Oba has also lent his voice to human trafficking, prostitutions. He's a good man. I'm not just saying this for saying sake, but because he has a track record. And when you see what somebody is doing consistently and continually, you know where his heart truly and really is. This is a man that has a heart for the people of Edo State, not just there as a monarch, just to be there as to say I'm the Oba of Benin. No, but actually there to make sure that the people of Edo State enjoy peace, unity, and are moving forward. That's a good man. That's a good man. So my guys, I want to say a big thank you to all of you out there listening. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. We're here to keep you up to date with all that is going on in Nigeria and around the nations of the world. By you liking and sharing, it helps our news to travel, and it helps the nations of the world to know exactly what is going on in Nigeria. You have a voice, use it. Don't allow anybody to make you feel like you don't have a voice. You do have a voice. Please use your voice. Make sure your voice is heard. Speak on insecurity happening in our country. Speak on evil. Speak on what the government is not doing right, so that it can be held accountable. Look at our schools. Look at the road. Look at the situation plaguing the country. Please speak up. Don't be quiet. And when you speak up, when you like, share, subscribe, click on the notification button, leave a comment, what happens is that it helps the news to travel, so the international community can pick up and see exactly what is going on in Nigeria. Don't forget, you have a voice. Please don't be silent. Silent, they say, is consensus to the fact that you are happy with what is happening. You don't have to, when you're not happy, that is when you speak against, that is when your voice is heard. So please speak up. Don't allow evil to continue. And again, a big shout out to the Oba of Benin, a great man, a man of worthy of emulation. Other monarchs should copy from this man and look after the people and look after their community. Oba of Benin is a great king that is living by example. Thanks very much for listening. Don't forget to subscribe. I appreciate you for being out there. God bless. Bye.